Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Nina, and today we are going over this girl that hit the girl with the baton, the track stars. I'm just so confused. Did y'all see it already? And now the girl trying to say it was an accident. Girl, we can all see that you did that on purpose. But let's go ahead and take a look.
Tonight, a family is looking for an apology after they say their daughter was attacked in the middle of a track meet. Tonight, 10 News reporter Jason Freund spoke with the family about the alleged incident.
When Caitlin Tucker first wanted to start up track, her parents were naturally proud.
She started in 8th grade, but originally she went in 7th grade, and she said it was too much running and she quit. So she ended up going back and doing it again in 8th grade, and she only wanted to do sprints.
Fast forward to her junior year of high school, and she found herself running in the Class 3 state finals for Brookville High School. But nobody could have seen this coming.
When you get on the other side of the track, you have to cross into lane 1, you have to merge in. And as I was coming up on her, she kind of like made me like get cut off a little bit. So I backed away. And then as we got around the curve, she kept bumping me in my arm. And then finally, when we got off the curve, I like slowly started passing her. And then that's when she just hit me with the baton and I fell off the track.
See, she knew that girl was faster than her and she was going to beat her. That's why she hit that girl on the head.
Caitlin ran off the track and her mother ran onto it. Team trainers came to her aid and the opposing school, IC Norcom, was quickly disqualified. But the damage had already been done.
I could feel like a headache coming up, so I just set out. But I recently went to the doctor and they prescribed me with a concussion and a possible fractured skull.
And see, not only did you ruin that for yourself, girl, I missed the names. I will never be able to keep with names, but not only did you ruin that for yourself, but you ruined that for your entire team. Selfish is what that is.
Now her parents are looking for an apology. They've got one already from the IC Norcom athletic director and the opposing athlete's parents. Now they just want one from the coach and the opposing athlete herself.
They were beside us at the event. They were watching the video at the event, but no one apologized or came to check on her. Even if it was a fluke or freak accident, you still would check on her.
That in no way was an accident, ma'am. And how the parents going to apologize, but the girl not apologize? Let's see if we can find a video with her. So I found a video of the girl defending herself. Now, if it was an accident, why do you need to defend yourself? But I mean, they are young and no telling of the pressures that you have from social media. Because, you know, I'm older, so I didn't grow up with social media and all this madness. So no telling what she's getting. People probably threatening her and her family and everything. So she probably feels the need to explain herself. But all you need to do is apologize. Simple as that.
This morning, Alayla Everett, the track star at the center of that viral video showing her appearing to hit another runner in the head with the baton, is speaking out.
I would never do that on purpose. That's not in my character.
This is a complete misunderstanding, pointing to another angle of the race as proof.
The baton was literally like her arm was literally hitting the baton like this until she got a little ahead. And my arm got stuck like this.
In the video,
look at the coach or the pawpaw or whoever trying to help her with her lie. Even if it did get caught, ma'am, you deliberately cocked your arm back and wham, right across the back of her head. So it might have gotten caught and you probably was annoyed by that, but that she kept hitting you while she was trying to pass you. And that's why you hit her across the head.
Everett is seen on the inside track running the 4x200 relay at the Virginia State High School League Championships when junior Caitlin Tucker came around the outside on the corner.
That's when she hit me with the baton. I just felt a bang on my head and then I fell off the track immediately.
See, people don't think. Now, what if she would have hit that girl in just the right spot? Because, you know, have you ever like hit in the back of your head and you like blacked out or you saw black or whatever? Your eyes are literally in the back of your head. This is where, that's why people say that your eyes are in the back of your head, because if you hit this hard enough, you can like black out or whatever. So, and people don't think just one wrong hit, one wrong move, you can take somebody out the game, like take them out and they don't come back. So she's lucky she did not hit that girl in the right spot. She fall out, pass out, and didn't recover, you know?
First things first, what day did this track meet happen and what exactly was this meet? Was this state? Was this what was qualifying on the state? Give me those details.
Can I just say this has nothing to do with nothing, but I cannot wait until these edges are out of style. Like the edges on the forehead, both of them had them. I just don't understand. Back in my day, we had the little edges, little baby hairs. It was about this big, and we did the same thing. I didn't do it, but because I didn't like it. But ours was like half or maybe even a quarter of the size of theirs, and theirs is like almost connecting with their eyebrows. I just can't wait till it's over. But anyway,
it was the state meet. It happened on Tuesday. The state meet was on Monday and Tuesday. Yeah.
Gotcha. And that was March. Let me make sure.
March 4th.
March 4th. So this happened Tuesday, March 4th.
So it was a state meet, and you ruined that for the rest of your team because you couldn't handle this girl beating you, and you trying to pretend like it was an accident. Ma'am, the video clearly shows what you did on purpose.
Okay, talk to me about, you're on that track, 4x2 race, right?
Yeah.
Talk to me about how the race was going up into that incident. Talk to me about that.
So I received the baton. I second leg merges. So when I was merging, I was like, okay, I'm doing good. I only see one person in front of me. Then on the curve, I seen something yellow in my peripheral, which was her uniform. And she was so close to me that my baton kept hitting her. And it's either keep hitting her or fall into the metal railing that's on the bank track. So eventually, like after a couple times hitting her, my baton got stuck behind her back like this, and it rolled up her back. I lost my balance, and when I pumped my arms again, she got hit. She was never...
Girl, you did not lose your balance. Actually, you kept running after she fell off onto the side. Did y'all see what I seen? Or are my eyes deceiving me?
She was cutting in when it happened, when she should have waited a little bit longer. But she cut in too quick. So she was so close to me that she got hit when I was running. So, yeah. Then when I hit her, I kept my baton up so I wouldn't hit her again because she was still really close to me. And I thought about, I wanted to check on her, but I knew that I was like, I'm gonna just finish the race. I handed the baton off, and then it was already people around her. So after the race,
Ma'am, did you truly want to check on her when you did it on purpose? That doesn't even make any sense.
I went to my coach, and he said he's handling it, and for me to do my cool down. So I did my cool down, and when I went back up there, he said they offered them a rerun, and they didn't want to do it, and we're disqualified. And he told me to stay around him because he didn't want nothing else to happen,
Definitely. So that whole, the collision that people see, and like you explained it, you're pumping your arm, getting ready to run forward, and that's where that forward motion comes from. That was not you intentionally striking her with that baton, right?
Yeah, plenty, like people that I don't even know at my school found my Instagram and texted me because they know it's not in my character. Even other track teams like Northview and Manor texted me because they know that's not in my character.
Definitely. And talk to me about how it's made you feel when you see that video has gone viral and you read the hurtful comments and you see people who don't know you at all making comments like that.
I mean, even if she did do it on purpose, I can understand the pressures of all of the stuff online with the comments and the threads and like it's like the whole world has their eyes on you and the whole world is talking about you and talking crazy, and it's worse than a rumor going around at school. Your rumor is going around the whole country, world. You know what I'm saying? /world. So the pressures of that as a teenager, and I'm pretty sure even if she did do it on purpose, she didn't expect it to be like this, so she probably can't handle the social media pressure of it all. And this reminds me of back in my day, when which I was a little younger when this happened because I think they were in their early 20s, maybe late teens, and I probably was just junior high or something like that. But anyway, Tanya Harding came and knocked what was her name? Nancy Kerrigan in the knees. They were figure skaters. Knocked her in her knees so she couldn't skate because she was better than her and she was gonna win. But only thing about that was on the news and in the newspaper. But yes, and a lot of people heard about it, but not to the magnitude of social media. You know what I'm saying? So even if the girl did do it on purpose, which I feel like she did, let me know down below what you think, if you feel like it was purposely done or not. But I can imagine the pressures of social media on your back.
It's like they're going off of one angle. Like I know what happened, but I don't have enough. Like they went on the news. I'm just a person by myself. Nobody's gonna believe me because I can admit from the video it does look purposeful, but I know my intentions and I would never hit somebody on purpose because of jealousy. It's plenty of people. I know I'm not the best at track. I applaud her for being such a great runner. I would never hit somebody because of jealousy. And it's like, at the end of the day, I'm a child too. And I'm sorry. I didn't intentionally hit her. I didn't know it was gonna cause a concussion. I didn't know all of this was gonna happen. I would never do that to somebody on purpose. Literally, when I used to play basketball, I literally used to apologize in the middle of the game. Like nobody
Used to apologize in the middle of a game of basketball, which you probably can only do so much damage. Girl, you deliberately hit this girl in the head with a baton. And when you seen her fall over, why didn't you go run to her? Forget the game at that point. If it was an accident, someone that is sorry and didn't do something on purpose, I feel like would have immediately ran over, and figured that out and said, "Oh my gosh, I'm sorry," and then they could have figured out if they was going to rerun or not. But and the fact that you still wanted to win the race when you potentially hurt someone, that sounds like you did it on purpose. I'm sorry.
I'm not the type to hit somebody on purpose. Like I've never been in a fight. I've always been in honor roll. I never get calls home. So just people making just off of a 9-second video, they're assuming my character, calling me ghetto, racist slurs, death threats.
See, I ain't saying all that because it ain't that serious. You ain't, I don't think you ghetto or, it wasn't right what you did, allegedly, if you did it on purpose. You know what I'm saying? But all that other stuff is unnecessary and people really need to stop. Like these internet people really get out of control with stuff. If people aren't, well, she did harm her, but it doesn't need to go as far. Like the girl don't deserve to not be on earth anymore just because she did this. You know what I'm saying? So the threats, it's a bit much.
I have a lot of supportive people around me, so I love them for that. And I know it's not affecting, it's just a lot on me. I'm confident in myself. I know what I did. Nobody's going to make me think that I did something that I didn't do. So that's the way I was raised. I was raised well, so I know, it's just still a lot because it's the whole world against me.
That's what I just said.
And my friends and my peers have been by my side, and I appreciate that. But that's it. It's them against the world, And a lot of different places are posting stuff, and they don't even know what happened, for views or for clicks. They're saying I attacked her when they didn't even hear my side of the story. They're going off of only what she said, and only because she said it and she's hurt. Oh, I'm the bad person. But if you look at the video, you can see she caused me to trip, and when I caught myself, she got hit.
Yeah. Like you were saying, it was like a balance thing.
Yeah.
Do you feel like either way it went, you were going to either collide with her or something was, how was that going to be?
I knew it was eventually going to happen because even at regionals, the girl, our arms were really close to each other, and she waited till she got to a distance in front of me to cut me off. You know, like if
So if she's talking about this same girl, it happened at regionals. To me, that sounds like you were tired of her passing you up and rubbing along your arm as she's passing you up. And so you kind of wanted revenge and you kind of just was like, oh my gosh, my arm is getting caught. I'm tired of this girl. Wham. You know what I'm saying? That's what that sounds like to me. What does that sound like to y'all?
you're driving a car and you can't merge just because you feel like it. You know, if you get ran into from the back, it's still your fault. But at the end of the day, both of you guys are hurt. Well, I'm not hurt, but I tripped and she got hit, you know? Yeah, like they don't care about that part. They just care about, oh, she hit. Oh, sorry. She care about, oh, my daughter got hit. So I'm going to get on all of these news stations and I don't care about how she feels. I don't care about the death threat she's already getting. I'm just going to keep going on different news stations and forget about how she feels when you never even heard my side of the story. My parents apologized on my behalf. I was at school. Yeah, I can't get on the phone with them. Well, he's on the phone with them, you know. So when I seen her on the news, I was like, oh, she thinks I did it on purpose. Maybe I should text her. Like, because I found her Instagram. So I followed her on Instagram to see if she would follow me back. And she blocked me. But some way, somehow, she still wants an apology. But she blocked the contact of me trying to text her because she assumed that I'm just this bad person, you know. So
And that was y'all's first time competing against each other.
yeah, I didn't even know her.
Oh,
Honestly.
okay.
I don't really pay attention to track and field.
Well, I take that back, what I just said then, because it sounded like she knew her before and ran with her before, as she said, at regionals, but I guess she was just giving an example.
Just run and go to practice for like, because I like the friendship out of it, you know.
And talk to me about how long you've been in track. Like you said, you're clearly really good at it and everything. So talk to me about your track and all your sports background.
I started in volleyball. I was captain a couple years in volleyball, MVP 2 years, I think. Track, indoor track. I was going to do basketball, but my friend freshman year, she was like, Alayla, you should do track with me. So I did track. So I haven't really been doing this for my whole life, but I've been doing it for 4 years, and I've never, not one incident has ever happened with me, like not one. I'm good at triple jump. I like triple jump mostly. I got hurt at states last year, which me, but I still placed runner up.
She's supposed to be in first place, but
I placed runner up because my ankle gave out during triple jump, but you know, things happen. So
talk to me about, talk to me, just a couple more for you. Talk to me about, I mean, like you said, you came back from the meet Tuesday night, you go to school Wednesday thinking everything's fine. What's happened between Wednesday and now in terms of at school? Like your parents are telling me they're trying to take her out of every sport and everything. Right.
That's what the comments were saying.
That's what the media wants. Okay, gotcha.
Oh, excuse me.
Talk to me about how school has been. Like you said, your friends and stuff have been supportive. Have you talked to your track coach much? Are you still on the track team?
Oh, yeah, I'm still on the track team. My track, he's known me. He's actually my volleyball coach and my track coach, so he knows me very well. He know I wouldn't do it on purpose. Around school, everybody, they're like, Alayla, I didn't know that was you. Oh, why did you hit her? And I'm like, it was an accident, you know. But they don't really know what happened. They know that I wouldn't hit nobody on purpose, but from the video, it looks like, you know. But like I said, angles play a big part, and people are going to believe what they want to believe at the end of the day, you know. So,
like you said, you know, you got blocked on Instagram. You haven't had a way to talk to the other young lady. If you had a chance to say what you wanted to say to her, what would you say to her in this moment?
I would, you know, apologize. You know, it wasn't on purpose. I would never hit her on purpose. Congratulate her for the placing, was it runner up for the 55? I think, I don't really, runner up. You know, I'm sorry you couldn't compete for the 300 meter dash, but still, everybody has feelings. So you're physically hurt, but you're not thinking of my mental, right? It's many, like thousands, hundreds of thousands of people attacking me.
Girl, they're not gonna feel sorry for you because the video shows that you whacked her across the head with a baton. Okay, ma'am. No one cares about your mental health because you didn't care about her physical health. Unbelievable.
And all of like her family is thinking of, oh, my daughter's hurt, so I don't care about her feelings, you know. And at the end of the day, I'm still a minor too. I'm still a minor too. I'm still in high school. I'm worried about high school. I'm worried about getting my teeth pulled. My face is still swollen. I'm worried about my grades. I missed 2 days of school. I'm trying to get my grades together, and all this in my head is people sending me a new page, posting it, a new news station posting it. I went to look up something on my mom's phone today, and it was on the Google thing from New York Post. And I'm like, nobody even heard my side. You know, they're just doing it for views, for clicks. But at the end of the day, they're not like, nobody's considering my feelings, like nobody except for my family and my friends.
Yeah. And this is senior year for you, so this makes it even harder.
Yeah. Right? And like colleges looking at me. But what do you think people are going to think? Like, I know what happened, but from the video, they'd be like, oh, that's that girl. I don't want her on my team, you know? So, yeah.
Let's take a look one more time. She literally lifts her arm up though. Look at it. Look. She reaches back and swats at her. Well, the good news is the world will be off of this soon enough. No one will be thinking about it. The bad news is you'll always be known as the girl that hit the girl in the head with her baton. Unfortunately. Until next time, guys. Ta-ta.